Igor.
Hi, my name is Sena Alouka. I'm from Togo, and I'm happy to be here to participate in the multi-stakeholder dialogue. And I think from this morning discussion, it came very clearly that we need to attach to all process in terms of development, in terms of policy making, in terms of whatever activity we like to do pertinent to development. We need to look it from a human rights approach, and this basically entails from every stakeholders, be it at community level, government level, or the private sector, and all actors, to see how all activities will fulfill some of the basic rights of communities. And from this discussion, it was clear that in the process toward Rio Plus 20, the human rights approach need to be key. Not that we formulate policies and see how they will affect human rights, but we look at things from a human rights perspective. How much energy do the community need? How will this energy project affect human rights? And then from there, see it from a victim point of view, and then draft a very comprehensive policy. So I think that was the first thing. The second thing was quite clear that human rights is not, you cannot trade human rights. It's not negotiable. You cannot do any compromise when it comes to human rights. You cannot say, okay, let me trade right to water against right to market or right to investment. No. Whatever we need to do, we need to ensure that the basic right of people and their participation, accountability of people is being respected. Another one is, which came clearly from the discussions, the fact about ensuring this inter and intra-generational equity. We have our kids, our future babies who are coming tomorrow and after tomorrow, and I'm going to have 10, by the way. So all those babies are need to ensure that we don't undertake a project activity today which will jeopardize their future. And as it is now, and if we factor in the climate change spectrum, we are very afraid, because the UNEP is saying that basically the world should be ready to go for a 4 degrees Celsius increase in world weather, increase in average temperature. And you know that for Africa, it is 1.5 times more. So yeah, what will happen to tomorrow's African children? That's why the human rights approach is very key, very important. And for this to happen, we need to see it in the decision-making process. We need to see it in the participation. We need to see it in the policy formulation, and then we need to see it in the technology. Today, there are a lot of resources. There is enough water. There is enough food. The whole issue is the politics of distribution, and the way the budget are used, and the way market is influencing our government. It is due to those factors that, though there's a lot of water, people are still thirsty. Though there's a lot of food, people are still hungry. And beyond that, we have very good and successful technologies. You saw some of the solar lamps today. You put the solar lamp outside for 4 hours, you have it for 2 days. It costs nothing. If you just have some small means, resources to upscale it, it will be very cheap and everyone can have it. You talk about energy efficiency, improve cooking stoves. Even it had been calculated that if community can be enabled to just to power their cell phones, that's a lot of money which can be gained doing that. And in terms of infrastructure for agriculture, for energy and food, come on, why do we want to go to big? Small is beautiful. Of course, we need to feed the 9 billion people in 2050, but still we need to go for those small-scale, decentralized, bottom-up solutions which are there. And they have made their way, and we're sure it needs to be done. And should someone fail to fulfill those, should someone fail to protect the rights, should someone fail to ensure that the right of the communities of the poorest is being respected, that's why we propose this, the recognition of ecocide. Basically saying that if a project or someone prevent communities or inhabitants to enjoy a peaceful way of living, to enjoy the use of the natural resources they have, that company, that individual can be brought to court and be punished if possible. That's where the discussion were, and we hope that in the process toward Rio Plus 20, the human rights approach will be considered as one big issue, not like a new tool for addressing poverty or for marginalized group, for gender, for indigenous. No. It need to be. It needs to cut across. It's a new. It should be everywhere. Policy level, implementation level, monitoring, evaluation, everywhere. So beware. Go human right. Go sustainable development.